Hello and welcome to a new video. I was making some hi-hat loops and I wanted to pitch shift them, frequency shift them, and I came across a tool that I didn't even know I had, and I think this might be my new favourite frequency shifter. It's made by Melda Production, and I want to showcase some of the features that it has. So let's get into it. Now my usual go-to frequency shifter is the one in Ableton Live, the stock one, and instead of pitching the individual samples themselves up, just grabbing a frequency shifter and with the fine tune going up something like 100 Hz or 200 Hz, and it usually does the job. But as I was searching today, I came across M Frequency Shifter, this plugin that I have open here, and I honestly didn't know this existed. I've had the Melda Productions suite for quite a while, but I loaded it up and decided to see what I could do with it. And as I did, first of all, just shifted up 100 Hz, and sounds pretty standard as you would expect. But I started to notice all of these extra tools, for example feedback. And if we enable the sync, we start to get these really cool effects. Now the stock Ableton Live shifter does have a delay, but the problem with it is it overrides the dry signal too much, whereas this one complements the original signal a little bit more, and we can turn the feedback down again. And if we turn the delay off completely, the shaper in this is really cool, and this is something that I noticed that the Ableton Live stock one doesn't have. And obviously if you don't use Ableton Live, then this shifter is going to come in really useful because it's free to download as well. Now the standard shape is sine wave, and as you can hear, as we shift, it just gives us that standard up and down and frequency change. But if we start to change the shape a little bit, we can start making trashy hats. Now this can be really useful in lots of different scenarios. We can customize the shapes, we can step them and smooth them out as well. We can also get really complex and start editing the overall harmonics and getting a completely different sound. And this is something that I haven't really come across in any frequency shifter before. This is a really powerful tool that I think I'm going to be start using a lot more. We can randomize all of these as well, or we can just bring it back to the normal. Let's include that delay again. Now one thing I've noticed is a little bit buggy, that it might not be the case for you, but when you move the dials a little bit, they can get a little bit out of hand and it just moves on its own accord. So be careful with that. But honestly, as far as frequency shifters goes, I think this is definitely a frequency shifter I'm going to be using a lot more in future. Anyway, I just wanted to showcase this. Maybe you've come across it before and you've used it, but this was the first time that I'd discovered that this actually existed. So anyway, have some fun with it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you find some inspiration in this and use it in your own projects. But until next time, as always, God bless and goodbye.